I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now, here is James. Into the lane. And James throws it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep back.
Oh!
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Here's Bailey. Deflected.
Mark Williams. First personal foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to James. He buries it from 3. James has got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Jackson with it. George outside. And the layup falls.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Barnes, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And stolen by Jones. Barnes in the post. Pass to Bailey. Here's Azubuike. Now Jones. Clock at 6. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Jackson outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they average the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop dimes.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Misses the baby hook. Jackson finds some space. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Personal foul.
No good on that one. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the dunk by Jackson.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now, that is some real industrial-sized strength right there.
Bailey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. The first one falls. Good on both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jackson down low. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
From the arc. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Out to James. This one for 3. Charlotte again missing. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to George. Launches a 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Jackson with it. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Bailey. On the wing, Jones. Fires from deep. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
George outside. Jackson right side. Stolen by Jones. James with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And it's James with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
At the line.
Second free throw, no good.
And an absolute brutal showing from the line so far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now here's Barnes. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Out to James. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Jackson on the wing. Nice move. And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Bailey. Goes up on the wing. That one a little long.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here's Jackson. He shoots. And it's Toronto with another.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Timeout call, the Hornets. So it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Williams. And here's Jackson. Now here's Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with a layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here's Jackson. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Barnes.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Kicks it to George. Shoots over Barnes. George, no good. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grid.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Satoransky. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The open shot, Jokic. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Raptors lead by 10. James, right side. James double teamed. And slam dunked by James.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Got a hand on it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The ball's knocked loose. Puts up a three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Spins. James scores off the spin. James has got 4 points in the quarter. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Pass to Jokic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
Now, here is James. 11 points in the game. Here's Azubuike. Good D by Jokic. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of this one.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Now, here is James. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Count that bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Too late. Wow.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And James puts up a deep three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
How was that?
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting for Toronto.
27 seconds left in the second. Here's Barnes.
Why would he spin that way? This nigga's an idiot.
Pass to Satoransky. There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Crawford. Shot to stop the run. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the three. No good that time. And so it's Toronto, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly.
52.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's Sadaransky. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the left wing. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And here are the Raptors now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Like, what the fuck?
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Hard, it's good.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
George outside. Jackson on the wing. The shot misses, so the Hornets will take it the other way. Here's Crawford. Here's Barnes. Out to the right wing. And another shot. Crawford, that one's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Connects from downtown.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Raptors.
And he makes both free throws. A difficult situation for Charlotte. Tipped. And he's able to get it back.
Jackson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Raptors foul. Jackson. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Here's James. 13 points in the game. And it's James with the jam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And it's the Hornets ball. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And slam dunk by James.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Jones with the block. And it's the Hornets on the break. The three from Barnes. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. Jackson, left side. Kicks it to George. The three is up. Stolen by Jones. Poke loose. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Jackson. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
James inside. And it's James with the jam.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Here's Jackson. Oh, big time right there.
Nasty!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with
What?
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Alec. Thank you. Here's the second effort.
Yeah. All right.
Shot clock at 6. Pass the ball. And the dunk by Jackson.
I think it might be in my.
Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list.
Boy, I tell you, he's one of those guys, fellas, that just causes excitement simply by walking into the building.
Here's James. Following the bucket by the Raptors.
Give me 1 second. It's in my car? It's either in my car or downstairs.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it.
I can't find it at all.
Even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now here's Jackson.
You said your sister? You said your sister? Oh, all right.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
For 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
For your Hornets.
That free throw good from Barnes. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
James, left side. Fades back. Offensive board. Outside Barnes. Here's Bailey. James, outside. And slam dunk by James.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Crawford to the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 14. Oh, got that one up quick. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Johnson. Back to Jokic. 3 seconds left. And the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts.
The Raptors, 73.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Timeout call, the Hornets. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
A little mid-range shot is up. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. Here's Crawford. And it's rejected. Here's Jokic with the drive.
Boy, that's a powerhouse drive by Jokic, busting up the defense and getting to his shot.
Oh, swiped away. Here's Dinwiddie, plenty of space. To the wing, right side. Pass to Johnson. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Crawford. Rebounded by Johnson. And here are the Raptors now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now a timeout called by Toronto. And here are the Raptors now. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Jackson with the crossover. And the dunk by Jackson.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Pass to Crawford. Launches it. Charlotte again missing. And here are the Raptors now. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. It'll be the fourth of 5 games for them on the road.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
The shot won't fall. Ooh, nice D from George.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement. Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Kicks it out to Jackson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jackson's got 38 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Sends it home from three-point land.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
There's Jackson with the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Jones. Can't hit from in close. To the inside. It's stolen by James. It's Barnes on the wing. And Ball throws it down.
Man, I like Ball's fantastic body control there. Really hard to knock him off balance. He's really quite good at converting shots through contact for such a young player.
And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Bailey. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Jackson outside. Stolen by Jones. Barnes drives in. Pass to James. Looking to win the run. He can't hit that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Going inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdowns for Toronto.
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Jackson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against Charlotte.
And the dunk by Jackson.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Who poked away? Stolen by Jackson. And there's the... Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pure from three-point range.
To get money, get food, and I'm lazy. Stacking this green, gotta count up the relish. She dancing a dick, but I don't gotta rush it. Damn. I'm on my team, ain't nobody go test it. When you measure the profit, for the session, the face on the valley. Shoot. Shoot. got your foot on the brake. That bitch still shaking. Shake worse the way you stop. Stop, nigga. God damn. You got your foot on the brake. That bitch still shaking. Shake worse the way you stop. Stop, nigga. God damn. You got your foot on the brake. That bitch still shaking. Shake worse the way you stop.